right, y'all ready to go? I'm ready too. And these guys are all chomping at the bit back here ready to go too. Good to see every one of y'all. We got a great show for you tonight. We got Michael Moore back here tonight. Hey, what do you think of that? Hey, that girl does a great job. There she is right there. We're going to make her get right back up here in just a few minutes. But we appreciate all y'all coming, and I want to remind y'all now, do not forget the 30th of this month, the Lisa Lane Show. She'll be right here on stage, and if you like the Leona Williams show, you're going to like the Lisa Lane show also, because she's all over the country singing. She sings up in Branson. She's been up there for quite some time. She just now started back traveling around. And we got fortunate enough, she was going down to Inglewood, Florida to do a concert on the 24th. And then they had to go up to Virginia, and so they're coming back through this way, headed back to Texas. So we cornered them, however you want to put it, on the way back. So she's going to be here March the 30th. That'll be the 30th this month. And we also have a few flyers of her out there on the ticket table. If anybody feels like that, you get your good neighbor down the street, let you hang one of those flyers in their place of business or something where there's some traffic going, we would, and help us out, we'd really appreciate that. And every bit helps. And be telling everybody about the Lisa Lane Show, March the 30th. You would not want to miss it, I promise you. If you've never heard her before, trust me, you will love her, because she does Lisa Lane, plus she does Patsy Cline. So you're going to enjoy that show, I promise you. Even we try to bring the best that we can find out there, that we can affordably bring into our place to be able to have a great show for y'all. And so far, everybody we've brought in has been awesome. If you missed our steel guitar show, you do not want to miss the next one. I promise you it'll be bigger and better than the last one was. How many it was, actually? How many of y'all did make it to the steel guitar show? It was good, wasn't it? Yeah. Hey, that's the first time I seen you there, cuz. I waited, and I said, the man's not here. I've got to start. But there he is right there. JL's right here. Look at there. He asked me a while ago, could he get up here and sing? I said, no. No, I didn't. He backed out on me. He said he's going to take a rain check tonight. There you go. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from there, JL. But anyway, when push comes to shove, I'll just sing for you, son. How about that? Okay. But if we got any birthdays in here tonight or anniversaries? Charles, you be quiet back there. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this show rolling. I might think of something else to tell y'all directly. If I do, I'll jump back up here. If I don't, I'll let Wayne tell you the rest of it. But anyway, I want y'all to give a great big holler, a round of applause. Hey, when I say three, holler just as loud as you can and say, let her go, Danny. Okay? You hearing me, JL? I got you. All right. But holler loud. These guys will enjoy that. They'll just tear loose and play like you ain't never heard. But anyway, 1, 2, 3. Let her go, Danny.
Would you look what came down the road today? Wanting me to be one more mistake to make. A bridge to burn to get to someone new. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. You sure look like the traveling kind to me. Don't stop if this ain't where you wanna be. I don't know what you think you run into. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. I'm not gonna be your stepping stone among the other hearts you've trampled on. Lord, help me if I fall in love with you. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. You sure look like the traveling kind to me. Don't stop if this ain't where you want to be. I don't know what you think you run into. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. Thank you. I knew the stakes were high right from the start. When she dealt the cards I dealt my heart. Now I've just found a game that I can't play, and this is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like the setting sun, setting on the things I wish I'd done. It's time to say goodbye to yesterday. And this is where the cowboy rides away. We've been in and out of love and in between. Now we final showdown scene. As the credits roll, the sad song starts to play. And this is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like the setting sun, sitting on the things I wish I'd done. Oh, the last goodbye, the hardest one to say. And this is where the cowboy rides away. Oh, the last goodbye, the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away. Thank you. Appreciate that. You wouldn't read my letter if I wrote you. You asked me not to call you on the phone, but there's something I'm wanting to tell you. So I wrote it in the words of this song. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I should have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you, and went back to the wild side of life. Wayne Martin. You're in Jimmy. The glamour of the Gilley night had lured you to the places where the wine and liquor flow, where you wait to be anybody's baby, and gave up the truest love you'll ever know. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I should have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one who ever loved you, and went back to the wild side of life. And went back to the wild side of life. Thank you. Appreciate that. How about a hand for Danny Howell? Yes, sir. We appreciate him being here. We'll have him back a little later on in the second half. We're glad to have every last one of you out here tonight. And we got a young lady we're going to bring up now that is relatively new here to Gilley's Place, but she can sure sing. And we're glad to have her here tonight. And we want y'all to make her welcome. Miss Micah Moore. Y'all make her welcome.
You've come to tell me something. You say I ought to know that he don't love me anymore, and I'll have to let him go. You say you're gonna take him, but honey, I don't think you can, 'cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. But I'm about you, but he's in love with me. Well, I don't know where that leaves you, but honey, I know where I stand. And you ain't woman enough to take my man. Women like you, they're a dime a dozen. You can come anywhere. For you to get to him, I'd have to move over, but I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body, so honey, get out while you can. 'Cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. I said you ain't woman enough to take my man. Thank you. Imagine a world where no music was playing, and think of a church with nobody praying. Have you ever looked up at a sky with no blue? Then you've seen a picture of me without you. Have you walked in a garden where nothing was growing, or stood by a river where nothing was flowing? If you've seen a red rose unkissed by the dew, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Can you picture heaven with no angels singing, or quiet Sunday morning with no church bells ringing? If you've watched as the heart of a child breaks in two, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Can you picture heaven with no angels singing, or quiet Sunday morning with no church bells ringing? Have you watched as the heart of a child breaks in two? Then you've seen no picture of me without you. Then you've seen no picture of me without you. Thank you.
What'd I tell you? Micah Moore. Can she sing or what? We'll have her back. Don't worry. All right, let me tighten up this old cheap stand that he got up here. All right, this is the part of our little show here when we let some of these guys show off a little bit back here. We got some fine musicians up here, and we want to get them to show out a little bit. And we're going to do you an old Ted Daffin tune called Born to Lose. Jimmy and all the guys. All the way from Sweet Gum Head, Florida, Mr. Jimmy Powell. Fella from Panama City, Mr. Jerry Goodson. From the Funex Springs, Jim Williams. Born to Lose. Now, if y'all would have been at that steel guitar show, you'd have heard a whole lot of that all day long. We had a big time. Next one we have, y'all be sure to be here. We got a fellow we're going to bring out now. He's actually a deputy sheriff. And so, yeah. Any of you get a ticket tonight? Don't worry about it, he said. Just go ahead and pay it. Because he's not going to do nothing about it. We're glad to have him, Mr. Artie Rodriguez.
Oh, Lord, you never know how Wayne's going to introduce you up here. I tell you what. You just go with the flow. Yeah, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out a flame. Well, everybody like to have a what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Last night I had a bad one a mile or two down the road. Yeah, my buddy walked down and left his woman burning out of control. Well, I was down there about an hour or so with a little mouth to mouth. She was ready to go. I'm the fireman, that's my name. They call me the fireman, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out a flame. Well, everybody like to have a what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Burning up and now, boy. I got a fire-engine red T-bird on the mobile. In a minute or less I can be dressed fit to kill. I work 24 on and 24 off. When they get too hot they just give me a call. I'm the fireman, that's my name. They call me the fireman, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out a flame. Well, everybody like to have a what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. They call me the fireman, that's my name. Thank y'all, I appreciate it. The other day, last week, I'm trying to think of some songs I could play up here, some new stuff, and I came across an old Johnny Paycheck old CD, or not CD, or record, so here's your Johnny one I picked for you. What a beautiful mansion he built you. Splendor, Lord, you got it wall to wall. But with all of his money, you're still not happy. 'Cause every time he's gone, I get your call. Slide off of your satin sheet, slip into your long soft make. You know how to find my door, and I know what you're crying for. Slide off of your satin sheets, slip into your long soft make. You know how to find my door, and I know what you're crying for. Baby, you once told me I was good for nothing, and you couldn't live on dreams and crystal balls. Now his money buys you everything but my loving. So I guess I'm good for something after all. Slide off of your satin sheets, slip into your long soft mane. You know how to find my door, and I know what you're crying for. Slide off of your satin sheets, slip into your long soft mane. You know how to find my door, and I know what you're crying for. Thank y'all. For all y'all that bought my CD a while back, I appreciate it. I try to, every show, try to sing some originals off of it. But here's you one off my title CD. It's called She Loves George Jones. She's standing by the jukebox, tapping her toe, listening to the races song. I don't know what I'll do if she continues, but I can sure picture her and me without you. I wish she'd stop loving him today and start looking this poor boy's way. She gets hotter than a $2 pistol when she hears that Corvette song. I wish she loved me like she loves George Jones. I can't sleep in the morning, I'm up before dawn. My alarm clock is his cheating song. From Tennessee whiskey to white lightning brew, I wish I could be the one who fills his shoe. I wish he'd stop loving him today and start looking this poor boy's way. She gets hotter than a $2 pistol when she hears that Corvette song. I wish she loved me like she loves George Jones. Yeah. I wish she'd stop loving him today and start looking this poor boy's way. She gets hotter than a $2 pistol when she hears that Corvette song. I wish she loved me like she loves George Jones. I wish that girl loved me like she loves George Jones. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
How about a hand for Artie Rodriguez? Don't forget to pick up his new CD out there on your way home. He'll be glad to autograph it for you, and just be glad if you buy one. It sold 30,000 copies right off, you know, when he released it. And y'all be sure to buy one tonight, because he's got 30,000 copies out there in the truck. We're going to bring the wild man out now and turn him loose. He's going to come on out here, and there he comes right there. You never know what's going to happen when he comes out here. But he's all the way from Columbus, Georgia, and he comes from a long line of songwriters, and he's a good songwriter and a good entertainer himself, and we're glad to have him here. Mr. Ricky Whitley.
Thank you, folks. This is a segment, I guess you could call it, from acquaintances of mine that are songwriters that's not living anymore. I'm going to do 2 songs written by the late, great Townes Van Zandt. I'm going to do the best I can with what I got to work with. Let's see. Living on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean. Let you wear your skin like iron, your breath as harsh as kerosene. You wasn't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one it seemed. She began to cry when you said goodbye and fell into your dream. Pancho was a bandit boy. His horse was fast as a polished steel. Wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his machuno on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying word. So the story goes. All the federales say we could have had him any day. We only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day that let old Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, and how it got the bread to go, nobody knows. All the federales say we could have had him any day. We only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Somebody pick it out. Poets tell how Pancho fell, left his living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet as Cleveland's cold, so the story ends we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but say a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Now he's growing old. All the federales say we could have had him any day. We only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales say could have had him any day. We only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. Late great Towns Van Zant. See if I can get this other one. This one's a key of C, ain't it? Okay, all right, here we go. We'll try this one here on y'all. Thank you for that round of indifference to see her. I'm going out on the highway, listen to them big trucks whine. I'm going out on the highway, listen to them big trucks whine. White Freightliner, won't you steal away my mind? Come on up. Jimmy Power, y'all ain't that good. Woo! Jerry, come on, Jerry. How about it for Jerry, y'all? Jerry Goodson on that. Woo! Bad news from Houston, half my friends are dying. Bad news from Houston, half my friends are dying. White Freightliner, won't you haul away my mind? Come on, Wayne Martin, now, come on. Lord, I'm bound to ramble back from where I came. Lord, I'm bound to ramble back from where I came. White Freightliner, won't you steal away my brain? I'm going out on the highway, listen to the big trucks whine. I'm going out on the highway, listen to the big trucks whine. White Freightliner, won't you steal away my mind? White Freightliner, won't you steal away my mind? Thank you. What a band here it is here. Woo, boy, it's like fun picking with these guys. I'm telling you what. That's a Towns Van Zandt song. What have we got here next one here? What's on the schedule? Is that it? Oh, okay. Here's a good engine song for you. Hey, how are you? Fine, and you? Honolulu. Elijah was a wooden Indian standing by the door. Fell in love with the Indian maid over by Columbus, Georgia. Elijah, too stubborn to ever let it show. He could never answer yes or no. He always wore his Sunday feathers, carried a tomahawk. Maiden wore beads and braids, hope someday he'd talk. Elijah, too stubborn to ever show a sign, 'cause his heart was made of knotty pine. Poor old Elijah, he never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah, he don't know what he missed. Is it any wonder that his face is red? Elijah's poor wooden head. Elijah was a lonely Indian, he never went nowhere. His heart was set on that Indian maid with the cold dark hair. Elijah, too too stubborn to ever let it show. He could never answer yes or no. Poor old Elijah, he never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah, he don't know what he missed. Is it any wonder that his face is red? Elijah's poor old wooden head. Then one day a wealthy customer bought the Indian maid. He took her oh so far away and old Kalijah stayed. Kalijah, just standing there as lonesome as can be, wishing he was still an old pine tree. Poor old Kalijah, he never got a kiss. Poor old Kalijah, he don't know what he missed. Is it any wonder that his face is red? Kalijah's poor old wooden head. Woo! Hey, how are you? Yatta hey, Osio Ganali. I love you, folks. Back to Wayne. He's telling you what's going on. What a band. Give it up for him, y'all.
Y'all enjoy Ricky?